Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to, I guess it's supposed to be like the real retro look, but like, no, I'm not interested. I was hoping it did something to the bilinear filtering, but it actually made it worse. Already? The reason I'm playing this so much these days on console is I want to see if there's any chance of it getting into certain marathons in the future. Because now that I've done Simpsons, like for my list of submissions, something's got to get in place. Well, this isn't a speed run. It seems like as good of a candidate as any. This game is really popular. So much disagreement. Totally forgot about my little Cyclops project. What's the plan? I've already once seen it with Storm on the 4P US version here. It was actually a no miss too. That run was real good. Happened on, I think it was Saturday when I did that. Last Saturday, 6 days ago. So from there, I just was trying to determine if I wanted to try to finish that version with one more character, or keep Storm and go on to 6P. Made some Colossus attempts last night, and he's really, really good, but his mid game's a struggle for sure. He does have some issues, particularly against bosses. Like the Nimrod fight just feels like a gatekeeper every single time with him. There we go. He's gone left. What's up, Phil? Health bars? It's up there at the top left. The pink chiclet's there for Storm or her health. Enemies don't have health bars, and that's generally pretty common for Konami beat-em-ups. I think only a couple broke that rule. Batman Returns and Violent Storm are the only two that I know of. Don't care about you. Green Samus are just walking at me. I could care less about what they're trying to do to me. Yes, it's a little scrunched. I thought about switching back to my 6P layout to play this. It does carry a number of issues. For example, I use my controller inputs as a display, and you can't. If you can do that through the PS3, I haven't set it up yet. The one I use, it's super easy because it's through MAME, so everybody gets to have a look at it. Go away. Hey, we did it. Kill this row. Kill this row. Alrighty. Essentially a perfect stage 2. I'm not worried about Blob with a full health bar. Sure, that's just cheap. Couldn't beat that if I wanted to. Nope. I've actually got a lot of those offers, Chippo, and I appreciate it. The one I use now is just the basic blue overlay, and I kind of like it because I kind of like using it just because it's adaptable for anything. If I got anything, I don't think I'd use it for a specific game. Like, I love what Outroll has done with his, for example, but I don't know, I tend to play around with my game choices quite a bit. That triple knockdown was insane. Dude, this setup was absurd. What am I doing right now? How out of my mind am I to be able to get all that? Maybe one day, though. I decide to stop being the basic bitch that I am, then we'll see. Dick. Heck, Outworld himself has offered to work one up for me as well. We'll see. Got interrupted again. What the fuck ever. Alright, a lot of dives coming in. Do not like. That works. Let me recover this, please. I played correctly. I got hit and I got the hell out of there. I deserve this reward. Thank you. Played my ass off there. Taste it. Special delivery. What are you doing? Just a hop kick. What is this, Tekken? Doesn't matter. I'm doing it. Throw out that damn hop kick. Try not to. I made a mistake plenty of times, but I try not to go for dives on those dudes just because Fireball is just so good against it if they decide to point blank it. Which they do sometimes. That's not good. Okay. Still at a pretty good amount of health. 6 is perfectly reasonable here as long as I can hit anything dumb. Which I almost did there. Very good. Kill this one spawning from the bottom. Dead. Didn't really want to scroll the screen yet. No fireballs, please. Told you, Tex. That hop kick was sick too. Like I didn't even mean to do that. Damn, those top rope jumps though. Let me kill this guy, please. Thank you. Yo, what's up, A-Frame? Yes, it is. Hope your own X-Men experiments have been going well. I know you PB'd on X-Men Genesis not long ago. I don't recall if you met your goal though. Dude, that throw was way too advantageous for me. I should not have gotten away with that. I'll be the first one to admit it too. I got super lucky there. Come here. Boo. Pretty much all I do when I do arcade stuff anyway. 1cc or bust. Mags. Why are you so bad in Clone Wars? You could have been such a cool character, but your ass. Yo, nice. Where does the skip occur? Like what stage? Probably worth getting hit there. Not bad. And have a mutant power to use to finish him off. That's pretty cool. 20 seconds. It's 2. Yeah, of course. I've done. I wouldn't say I've done attempts on that speed run because I always got locked out by, you know, Ahab stage. But yeah, the Gambit skip is like the first thing I learned. I've not been counting cycles, and that's bad of me. Okay, I couldn't remember if that was the last cycle or not. I was willing to throw this out, but... Yo, that's actually sick. I'm guessing Gambit doesn't quite have the same movement of getting across the first room as Nightcrawler does. But I imagine because of Iceman, he can still skip the Sabretooth fight, right? Yeah, that's a really big deal. That fight is, that stage is just really hard. Like, and I'm talking about, like, just doing, like, Nightcrawler nonsense up to the top. Like, I hated the positioning of that teleport. And the Apocalypse fight is also incredibly dangerous. That also makes the run more marathon safe, too. Oh yeah, I forgot you can switch characters mid-stage. That's right, that's right. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see what this can get me here. Okay, I never tried from the right before, aiming to the left, so this is actually working out really well. That was bad. Still could have taken more damage than that. So I'm not super mad about that, but I'm not happy either. They're the exact same. Pretty much all the male boss grunts are the same, so like Juggernaut sounds the same as those two as well. Alright, this part's hard. These dudes all have zoning. Like, they can all hit me from full screen, and I don't like that. Because who the hell would? Alright, bad infinite time. I hope. If he gets out of this, that might be an issue. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna see if I can stay up top to get them to go left. Didn't work. That sucks. Should still be okay though. I just don't want to get hit by any of their fireballs. They have so much room to be able to do that. I'd rather have the grouping. This is really finicky and I don't like it. Didn't want to spawn that yet either. Cool, I killed one. Grouping tends to work better, but... And Gambit Skip works on the second room of, what is that stage called? Mirror Island, I think it is. That's pretty sick. That is really, really cool. Yo, what's up, Taco? How are you doing? It goes, man. It has been... For a lot of reasons, this has been one of the hardest weeks of the year for me. I'm still here and I'm still streaming. Oh yeah, we don't have to do this yet. Line this up. Here's the pitch. So that better kill him. Duder, what are you doing? I like my health here. I definitely don't want to get hit again. Hit nice. Slice a triple kill there. Oh snap, I forgot to add a command for the PlayStation Marathon. The schedule for RGL's upcoming PlayStation Marathon went live today. It's gonna be Labor Day weekend from the 4th through the 6th. Stop flexing. No one cares how much you can lift. We'll plink you in the thigh muscle. Plunk. Oh, I missed. That invincibility, though. What the hell was that? There was no reason for me to die there. I did it because it was just seemed like the correct thing to do, even though it definitely was not. Whoa. Cool. I'm the person to decide the games list, but I got 4 games in myself. I'll be doing speedruns of... one I can't really even call a speedrun because it's not a category. It's just a way to show the game. That being WrestleMania the arcade game. There's no PlayStation leaderboard for that version of that game for reasons. But I'm going to be running that on the hardest difficulty, which I actually think is harder than the arcade hardest difficulty. Because damn, those dudes block. So let's see, WrestleMania, MK Trilogy, Bosses Run, so we'll be playing Goro, Tekken 3, and Resident Evil 2. And Resident Evil 2 is happening next Friday night. And the others are all happening Saturday. There's like this huge fighting game block. In addition to the 3 I'm playing, we've also got very least running a few, running Bushido Blade 2, running Bloody Roar. It's gonna be an interesting event. How am I missing everything there? Hope everything with the move is going well for you. Yeah, definitely tune in to Retro Gaming Live TV next weekend. It was actually my request to put that together. I wanted to do it because next month is the 25th anniversary of the release of the console in the US. In fact, I believe the marketing campaign was 9/5/95, so its release was actually on Labor Day weekend. Labor Day is the 7th. Okay, that was actually good. That segment's so scary too. So is this one. Keep him in check. Don't really care about the green one. He can't hit me from full screen as well as these guys do. No, this is not PlayStation. I'm doing this just for potential marathon considerations. PlayStation stuff I'll work on next week. Yeah, this fight's a lot scarier than I was hoping it would be. The fact that her backswing blow does 4 damage is just insane. Like, definitely not okay with that. I was also seriously considering submitting the game RoboPit, which I've been doing quite a bit of laughing with, thanks to David TKI, but he submitted himself since he's Team RGL TV now, and he's way better at that game than I am. I hope he lets me join him for commentary. That would be great. Sit in the corner, take some swings. As far as I can tell, this corner is pretty safe from all those little explosives they're dropping. I don't think I've ever been hit by them there. Okay, cool. Not get in the way of these red shots. Rude. The red guy is always my first priority there. He causes the most problems for sure. Like 2 green Samuses, I don't even mind dealing with. That is perfectly doable. That I should not have done. They lined up with me perfectly there. I need to stop that. It cost me 4 health that it definitely should not have. Still rude. Let's see. I know Cyphrin, fellow staff member, also got a number of games. He's going to be playing Tenchu Stealth Assassins. He's going to be playing 2 games of the Die Hard trilogy. What else? He's going to be playing Spider-Man. Very much looking forward to that. Spider-Man PlayStation's dope for those who have never touched it. That game is super fun. It was probably my favorite Activision game from that period. Plus Cyphrin's like maybe the biggest Spider-Man fan I've ever met, so that's also cool. As evidenced by the Taco Zemo they just used there. The 2 he's going to be playing, I know, are Die Hard 1 and Die Hard with a Vengeance. Apparently they're completely different games. I want to say one's like a FPS or a third PS, and the other one's like a vehicle running gun. It's like, okay, so 2 completely different games. That's kind of neat. This is not great. Do not like the things that are happening here. This is probably the most issues I've ever had with the Bone Breaker segment in any ROM set of this game. Yeah, get in your corner, lunatic. Never done that before, legit. That was wild. Yeah, 2 he definitely did not want to play. And being that it's a rail shooter, I can kind of see it. Maybe he just didn't enjoy it as much as the other 2. Got some other cool runs, though. A couple more trilogy runs, too. PMC Trilogy is going to be running the PlayStation Armored Core Trilogy. Proa 007 is going to be running all 3 Siphon Filter games. Phantasma is going to be running 3 of the Crash games. He's not running Crash 1. He's running Crash 2 and Warped, which I guess is Crash 3. And, hey, Pac-Man, thank you so much for that subscription, the 2 months. And welcome back to the big stage. Hey, what's up, Eli? Miss Naomi. What was I gonna say? Oh, so it's in addition to 2 and Warped, he's playing Crash Team Racing. We also have this interesting looking game show block that features The Weakest Link and Family Feud and Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune PlayStation is gonna be glorious. Bald Nate's running it, and God, that game is that is a Game Grumps treasure if I've ever seen one. Glorious mess that is. No. This is really scary though. Him shooting me actually put me in death threat range. Cool. Hey, what else we got? We've got, in addition to me running Resident Evil 2, AK is going to be running Resident Evil 3 back to back. Those are the last 2 runs for Monday night before we head off to bed. How's your thing, Naomi? You have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Kill that guy. This stage is very, very difficult. I've only gotten to here. I've only gotten to this stage during one run, and I lost both lives here. Like it was a flaming dumpster for sure. Batman Returns, leading up to Retrothon, I believe, for my race with West Point Steve. I haven't really been too motivated to play that game. I've kind of just done everything with it. It's an awesome game. It was, you know, basically my first baby in speedrunning. I'll always cherish it. I just don't really have a reason to play it right now. I played it in so many marathons, it's crazy. 2 different difficulties, and I've raced it by now. That was bad. I waited too long. I'm gonna go over here. Technically, I think they can shoot me from across that way, but I don't think they're gonna try. Dude, look at that foot movement. Can I knock him in the hole? Nope. Unfortunate. Him I can. Dude, really? The red one in the back is a problem. That guy definitely has the best zoning capability of the two. Didn't want the screen to scroll this much. Why did I turn right there? Oh, that was a huge mistake. I'm actually just amazed I got away with that. I really, really need to deal with this guy. That guy's still alive? Okay, so 2 more enemies here. 1 Sentinel, 1 Samus. I do have to be patient here because I want to spawn these Pyros. Spawn Pyros. Okay, so what I want to do here is go all the way left, let this happen, then do this. Perfect. This part's very, very hard, though. These enemies all have linear zoning, and it's really, really fucking toxic. It's not fun. See what I mean? Like, they're just gonna go ham if they are even somewhat lined up with me to full screen distance. Prefer to keep the Samus in check the best. Just because he's the hardest to take down. Like, if he's on the ground, I can fight the Sentinels, and they're a little bit easier once I'm in their face. Oh, They have less health than the original boss fight, Pyro. I think they take only 3 cycles to kill. This is not great. I hate it when they get knocked back after 2 hits. That severely kills my momentum. Got them all, I think? Okay, cool. This fight's hard. See if I can do it. Sit down. Problem here is if they knock me down, I'm dead. They hit me twice with the scythe. I do take 3. That hit is so hard to position sometimes. They're also flanking me basically parallel, so that's not great either. Smell blood on that guy, so I'm going to kill him first. Fighting one of these guys at a time is significantly easier than fighting 2. I mean, that should sound obvious, but better to reiterate, I think. And you're dead. Thank you. Good phase 1. I'm going to go for 2 hits and then space away and then get 1. That feels correct. Nope. Don't mess it up. Let's do 3 separate hits. Cool. Where are you going? They're not. It's actually an X-Men enemy. Please go back to the right. This is going to be scary because I'm going to get away with this. Okay. Deathless Stage 7. First time with Storm on 6P. For PS3, anyway. So the one in the middle is an enemy named the Living Monolith. But in this game, he takes on the moniker the Living Pharaoh. And then the 2 dudes flanking him are just clones, I think. Monolith is most well known for being associated with Apocalypse in some regards. But he's done some pretty terrible shit on his own. Like, I think there was a storyline where Monolith, like, actually killed his own daughter to try to achieve more power. Like, that's kind of... it's kind of awful. He is a supervillain for sure. I would hit the one closer, but that works. Not quite that powerful, but, I mean, yeah, he definitely has no problem, like, being sadistic to meet his goals, that's for sure. It's a shame he really did not much outside of comics. Like this game was the biggest exposure he's ever gotten, and most people don't know who the hell he is. He normally doesn't look like that, but he has taken the form of a pharaoh before. This game is not a first for him. Oh, I could have easily been sniped there with some nonsense. That was scary as hell. Kill this thing. I don't know how this boss fight's gonna go, but Storm is pretty good against boss in general. 2 more turrets? I don't know about it, game. It seems suspect. Soon enough. I got things to do first. Like, I want to get some, I want to get both these out of the way with Storm. Maybe try Colossus as well, and then next week I'm going to be de-rusting some stuff for the PlayStation Marathon on RGL. And then I have to de-rust for both Buckeye Speed Bash and Big Bad Gameathon. BBG de-rust is going to be something. We'll be playing the Russian arcade classic, The Snow Queen. The actual title is in Russian, but God help me if I can remember it. You can type exclamation BBG to get more information about that. Are we already there? How far does this go? Damn, this goes way deep till you fight Blob. Not too worried though. Storm is pretty good here. She's good at pretty much everything. Not cool. Don't love this. He's getting really close to me. Definitely taking that that sting approach. Okay, cool. Where you at, Wendy? Thank you. This fight will be business as usual. This roar just sounds so fake. There's like no malice to that. Just some dude talking into a mic. Good. Alright, I still claim that Emma's the hardest refight. Juggernaut's up there as well, but Emma's just gross. But she is giving me some very good cooperation by going to the left. That's great for me. Oh, gross. Did not want that. That was really scary, mind you. Did not want her going back to the right at all. Of course, if she does hit me, I spawn Nimrod, and that's also bad. Thank God. Come here, big boy. Got a place for your face right at the end of this staff. Oh, I didn't want that. That's not good. That's like real bad. See if I can contain this. Shut up. That's gonna be a problem. I didn't even think about him like closing distance on laser. Yo, that wake up shot? This is ridiculous. If it wasn't for Storm's range, I would already be dead. Did I hit Jugs there? I couldn't tell. I was more than happy to do that to break a grab. I wasn't sure if it would kill them or not, but it didn't, so whatever. Where are you going? Cool. 5 health is reasonable here. 5 is definitely better than 4. If I have 4 health, Mystique can kill me with kick combo. At 5, she can't. I also think the Mystique fight may be a little bit easier on 6P because 4P is just really hard because there's just less space, and she has a much easier time of just getting you in the corner and just kicking you to death. Here I can just do some rope-a-dope stuff. Whoa. Scary. Oh yeah, that mutant power was clutch. I didn't plan on using it, but once he grabbed me, I'm like, I had no reason not to use it right now. It's just actually the best option, especially since it was going to hit both of them. Deathless to Mags. Ah! That's okay, TG. It is not available on PS4, I'm afraid. The game has been delisted. PS3 version because I want to see if it'll have marathon considerations in the future. Some marathons don't take emulated runs, so I choose to play it on hardware instead. Let's go, Mags. That's cool. I have range. Probably shouldn't be doing that. If he's taunting you, he can definitely cancel that. That's gross. He went straight vertical with that shield. What the hell was that? Appreciate the good luck. Thank you. Dunk. That still might be my favorite line from him, just because it's just so clearly overdubbed. The change in the tone of voice and everything, it cracks me up every time. It's actually shield, but yeah. Give me the feels. That fireball does 4, so no. Same thing with the one you can do as a shield. The one you can do while airborne, it does the same amount of damage, but it's a little bit easier to avoid. I couldn't remember if you'd already taken enough hits or not. This part's finicky. I hate fighting him on the left. That was insane. I had no reason to try to approach him. Yeah, it's a bummer for sure. At this point, it's all in Disney's hands whether or not things get re-released. They might do it. I mean, they released, like, what, Aladdin and Lion King for Switch, and then the Disney Afternoon Collection. And I mean, 20th Century Fox is officially not a thing anymore. I did not know what he was doing there. Dead? Who's dead? You dead? Me dead? Who dead? Get out of your bubble, please. You can actually use a mutant power to break the shield, which I'm actually going to do right now just to demonstrate. Oh, that's not good. Didn't think he was going to hit me there. Oh, so yeah, if he laughs, he can't cancel anymore. It's a free hit. Come down here, please. I think this is the last cycle, too.
You are helpless against my power, X-Men.
Bleh. Stalling for time. The good thing this isn't a speed run. That's gross. But at least I get the last hit for free, I guess? He is very self-contained, though. We did it! No miss 6P. Sit down, you flashing man. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Big ups for the GGs, Jacket Shirt, and Taco, and NPC. Definitely glad I stuck with that. I knew I could do it, but man, the six-player version of this game is just kind of ruthless. When you have to deal with anything that involves full screen nonsense, super duper gross. Thank you for the GGs as well, Rotorstorm and Stewie and Chippo and Tenmachi. I mean, yeah, that's true, but some people are going to hold out hope. I'm not going to, but I also don't feel like I have to. But I'm kind of one of the fortunate ones. The trade-off was that I did not get TMNT Arcade on the 360 when I could have, because I didn't own a 360 from 2007 through 2012 or whenever it was. Thank you for the GGs, Smart Tart, and KTG. Oh yeah, you don't get the game is not over yet meme for digital download. Like, the game just ends. I always find that kind of funny. Get some hydration in the system too. Ta-da! Those portraits, man. Too funny.